Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel and today's episode with Bits and Bobs. Today, someone asked me in the comment section what is my favorite sports team. So I'll go ahead and go into that, as well as I'm going to get the streaming done this upcoming week, as I will have several days off because I want to test the Canon EOS R8's streaming capabilities, and also I want to know what my goals is, what my goals are. English, Joe, English. So without further ado, cue the intro. All right, guys, I'm over here taking a little walk in Newanda Park today. Beautiful 40-degree weather. Not as cold as it was last week. Still a little chilly. Anyways, someone asked, like, what are my favorite sports teams? So I'm going to go ahead and get into that. My favorite sports teams are two professional teams we have here in Buffalo. The Buffalo Sabres, even though they're not really good right now, and they haven't been for quite some time, and I'll go into that in a little bit in the video, as well as the Buffalo Bills. Now, the Bills, they've been making the playoffs since, I believe, 2017. And they haven't gotten past the Kansas City Chiefs yet. But they are the most exciting team that we have currently in Buffalo, as they are constantly winning the AFC East, as well as showing, in my opinion, they are showing improvements year over year. It's just that, for whatever reason, we can't beat the Chiefs to go to the Super Bowl. No matter if you think it's been rigged or not. I mean, you can claim that all you want, but if you can't find a way to win, even if you believe that, in my opinion, that means you're still missing a piece of your team, or even coaching. McDermott's a good coach, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if he will be the one to be able to take us to the Super Bowl and actually win it. I want to believe he is, because I put faith in my team, but I don't think, and here's why. In the AFC Championship game, instead of taking the extra point, McDermott decided to go for two. And we all know how that went when Josh Allen tried to sneak it in the end zone. They stopped him. And that basically, in my opinion, sealed the game right then and there. Because if you can't get points in the extra point, then, well, I don't think you're going too far. And they also tried another 2-point conversion later in the game that also failed. If they would have just went for the 1 point either of those times, I believe they would have won that game and would have faced the Eagles. Now, would they have been able to beat the Eagles? I don't know. Saquon Barkley's a beast. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, and we can't change what happened. We can only hope that changes are being made, and hopefully good changes, to get us to the Super Bowl, to get us back where the Bills belong. As far as the Buffalo Sabres, on the other hand, frustration after frustration after frustration. My opinion is there's not enough veterans on that team to lead this team anywhere. This will be another year that the Sabres have missed the postseason, and it's getting frustrating. And it's beyond frustrating for some fans, but like myself, I don't even turn the game on to watch it. I don't want to listen to it. I don't want to. To me, they're not exciting. They used to be exciting. When we had Drury and Briere, it was so much more better. At least we would go on to win like 4 or 5 games. And we'd actually we almost made the Stanley Cup Finals against Carolina, even though our team was badly beaten up back in 2006 after the lockout season. So that goes to tell me that, it's not the coach. And this, you can blame the coach all you want, but it's the quality, it's the product you have on the ice. And this is the opposite of what I think about McDermott, because, Lindy Ruff is a good coach. But again, with Lindy Ruff, he has not had any Stanley Cups. So I hope he will have a Stanley Cup eventually, because he is a good coach, and he played with or under Scotty Bowman. And he thought Scotty Bowman did a good job, and that the Sabres should never have fired him in the first place. I agree. Scotty Bowman coached the Montreal Canadiens back in the 70s, and then Detroit, and he got several Stanley Cups with those teams. So going on about the Sabres is not going to change anything, but this offseason we're going to need a lot of veterans. I know there are some strange rules in the NHL where players can say, oh, I don't want to be drafted to this team or that team. I think that's a silly rule. I think you should go wherever you're assigned to. All right. And onto my channel. I wasn't able to make this week's stream, as wasn't really feeling the greatest, and actually I feel like I might be coming down with something as well, but hopefully it's just allergies. My throat is a little scratchy. But for the channel, my goal is to, at least by the end of July, I would like to see if I can break 5,000 subscribers. So if you're enjoying this content, please give it a like. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and please subscribe. And as well as if you want to help the channel out and the channel grow, go ahead and become a member. Membership starts at $2.99 a month, and you get exclusives to early access to videos, as well as members only videos, which I'm going to go ahead and start doing as well this upcoming week. So if those are a member, thank you very much. Your support will go a long way for this channel to grow, and we will continue making content. And also next week, we got to move some stuff out of my brother's. We got to make some room so we can actually finally get our home back in order. So we will be going down to hopefully Erie, Pennsylvania, drop off his stuff so we can get everything sorted in the house. And I still am planning to go to Motorama. I don't think I'm going to go today on Friday. I think I'll go on Sunday, as I do like the fact that on Sunday it seems like you can find a parking spot relatively close. At least that's what happened with the Buffalo Auto Show. I was able to find a parking spot and was able to get in there, and it'll probably only take me a couple hours to film everything for you guys. So next week is actually going to be real busy, not only for myself but for the channel, because you'll have bits and bobs to this episode, and you'll have the motorama, as Derek would say, and you will also have the Pocket 3 review is going to come out next week. I think I got all the shots I needed. I went last night to do some nighttime shooting just to throw in the timeline so you can see. So let's hope everything turns out the way it should. And of course, we're also going to have that live stream. So it's going to be a treat this week for you guys. So with that, without ado, I'll see you guys in the next video.